So today is National Thrift Day, August 17th, and I am at one of my favorite thrift stores. I found out about Savers, I think when I moved to New York, and it was always the place where I felt like it just wasn't Goodwill. It's no shade to Goodwill, even though they have done some weird stuff with their pricing lately. But thrifting to me is so much more exciting than shopping at the mall or even shopping online a lot of times because I get to decide what I want to do with the clothes for one. For two, I feel like there's just it's like a mashup of everyone's different taste and styles, different decades. It's like they all come together into one place and you get to decide what you want. And I think that it like just speaks to the kind of person that I am in general because as cool and as fun as it is to participate in trends, like I've had my share of trends that I just really enjoyed. But outside of that, I like to be able to make my own choices and to express myself because it always feels like there's just like something, like a little something that is missing from the pieces that I see in the mall. And lately, the biggest thing that's been missing is color. Where did the color go? I don't know. But I do feel like thrifting has never let me down. It's been the thing that I go to time and time again. And I'm glad that I get to celebrate it on this special day. Every thrift find reminds me that there's more possibility than what you see on the hanger. I approach my work with people the same way, whether it's style, creativity, or business. The story isn't over just because the first chapter is done. Hello. And when I talk about getting unshy, this is what I mean: giving yourself permission to show up in the ways you really want to. Thrifting taught me that each look I created was like stepping into my own voice. To speaking up, I feel like that's where I started to shrink a little bit and get more and more shy and get more and more quiet and, just starting to keep more of my thoughts and my ideas to myself because in my head, I felt like I just didn't want to be any more weird, any more different than I already felt. And so I've always been so grateful, and I think that fashion just holds a special place in my heart for that reason, and especially just style and design because it has really helped me to give words or at least express myself when I didn't have the words. Thing that really helped me to hone my creativity, like it definitely made me have to be creative in general. It became the thing that helped me to realize that I can actually think of things and then I can make those things. And it made me, I like to say that it made me a little delusional. There can be a lot of barriers when it comes to creating, like money. Finances is usually like a really big one. And being able to still create and design even without having like unlimited resources and not being able to necessarily have like all of the notions and fabric and materials that you might want. I was able to see that not only am I able to create the things that are in my mind, but I can also be flexible with how those things actually manifest. I would say the biggest thing is that the clothes get to speak for you too. Like the clothes have a say. You're not just working with like plain fabric, which can be exciting by itself, but I found that I don't get as excited about just the fabric. Like I get excited when I'm able to see what I can take, like taking something old or discarded or something that served this purpose for somebody else's life and seeing how you can transform it into something for your life, or even when I design for other people, that it does something for them too. So I I just could never, I don't know if I'll ever stop thrifting. Like I feel like I'm always gonna thrift because I think that it's been like the tried and true thing for me. Have something that goes across the top of it to just give it a little bit of personality. But I got these, I went ahead and got them because I wanted them and they were my size. So a win is a win. So clearly somebody's souvenir from Taiwan. But I love the colors and the shapes. So I feel like it could be either a bag charm. I think I want to do a charm belt. Is that too much? I don't know. I feel like it's not. I think that a charm belt is exactly what I need. So if I do end up going that route, these are definitely gonna make the cut. So I don't shop for perfection. When I'm thrifting, I'm looking for a spark. When I look at the pieces in there, I'm trying to see if there is a this could be something moment in the piece, whether that is me removing the trim on something. I was trained by thrifting to notice the spark in somebody's style, in their story, and just how they show up in general. So sometimes you don't need a full rebrand. You just need a little tailoring, a little reshaping, or even repurposing your message to make it fit for what you're doing now. And that's what getting unshy helps you to do. That's what it's all about.